FreeSpain in Excel. FreeSpain keeps specific rows or columns visible while scrolling through the rest of your worksheet. Imagine working with a large dataset and you need to scroll to the right to check some other columns and you want to retain some specific column so as to view them. Or imagine you have numerous rows and you need to retain the uh, column headers, then you need to use FreeSpain. So how do you use FreeSpain? Go to your view section, then you see FreeSpain here. So you can do freeze top row or freeze first column. Also, you can also do FreeSpain by customizing what you want to do. So let's do freeze first row. The moment you click on freeze first row, you'll see a line draw down like a divider. So if you scroll inside, you see the fact that your data will be going inside, but the first row or the first column will be static. You can see how it is. That is how FreeSpain works. So let's do first row. Now we've removed the FreeSpain for column, then let's do first row. You can see how it works. So it goes inside just like that. So let's do selected. So let's select here and we want it to retain only this and this. So let's first on FreeSpain, then let's do FreeSpain. So the moment we click on this, we selected each so that it can unfreeze here. So there is a slider in between. Then we can just click, you can see the name and the gender columns are still static. So this is how we use FreeSpain. And this is FreeSpain is used when dataset has headers you want to stay visible while scrolling. So we have also split view. Split view is used to split the worksheet into independent pane. So you can view and scroll different sections at once. So let's quickly use split view. This is split view. And once you click on split view, so moment we click on split view, you can see the it divided it into four. We have one here, we have another one here, we have another one here, and we have another one here. So you can see, so you can have different view. So let's assume we have multiple data. So let's assume we want to still use this data. So let's use this data and split this into like this. So this is how split view works. You can see you can have different things showing differently. You can see this one shows differently, while this one shows differently. You can see how it is. So this is how split view works. So split view is useful for comparing data in distant part of a large data set. So we use it to compare data in a large data set. We use it to compare data in distant parts of a large data set. So when we have a very large data, then we use split view. Also, we have hiding and unhiding rows, columns, and sheets. So what do we use them for? So hiding and hiding is temporarily remove data from view without deleting it. So assuming we want to remove a data, either a row, either a column, or either a sheet, but we are not deleting. So what we need to do is we hide the data. So how do we hide the data? So you go to the format section here. This is where you go to. You see visibility, and this is where you see hide rows, hide columns, hide sheets, hide or hide and hide. Let's say we want to hide a row. I want to hide this row. What I need to do is go to format section and hide row. You notice the fact that the row has been hidden. So the row 4 has been hidden. What I need to do to bring it back is go back and say unhide row and say unhide row. Or you can just pull it back. It will unhide the row. Let's do hide column. So we want to hide the remark view column. So let's do hide column. So if you notice the column has been hidden, you can either pull it back or do unhide column. So we've unhide the column. So you can see how I hide the column. So you select the column and hide the column. And when you want to do it, you select the data fact, and you unhide the column. Same thing with hide rows. So let's assume we will have another row. We have another sheet. Well, we have like two other worksheets that we want to hide. What we need to do, we can hide it here from this particular part, or we can come back here and say hide sheets. So you can see the sheet has been hidden. So if you want to unhide sheets, so you can just come here and say unhide sheet. So it will bring a tab like this, unhide one or more sheets. If we have like two other sheets that we've hidden, you can as well select which one we want to hide, which one we want to unhide.